Hey, what is going on, Aquarius? Butch here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. Always feel free to comment down below. I had a few people ask me, what sign should they watch, their sun, moon, rising, or Venus? Honestly, the best answer I can give you is find a tarot reader that you like, that you connect with, right? And if it's me, great, but there's so many good ones out there, so I'm not going to be offended. But my best way to describe it, the process that I use, is watch each one of the signs from one person. Watch your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus from one reader, and just see where you connect. I mean, I feel like myself personally, I found that certain readers connect with me. Sometimes in my rising, which is Leo. Others connect with me in my moon and sun, which is both Sagittarius. But I feel like different readers connect with different, with us differently. So try that out. I know a lot of people ask me that question. I just figured I put it out there. Actually, a few Aquariuses emailed me that question, so that's why I mentioned it in this video. But anyway, with all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what do we have for Aquarius? What message do we have for Aquarius? All right, Aquarius. So the first thing that I'm feeling is I feel like you've recently walked away from this situation. I feel like there's someone. I mean, I'm getting some jealousy vibes, maybe getting sick of the jealousy, but I feel like whatever situation you were in, I feel like you finally walked away from it. I see an end to it. This could be a past person or someone you just, like I said, I'm getting some jealousy vibes, like this person was jealous of people in your life, or, just couldn't handle you having other connections, which we all know Aquarius need connections. They love connections. They're very connected, big friend groups. But with this person, I feel like letting that person finally go and letting that energy finally go, I feel like you always kind of felt stuck in it. At the end, you felt stuck. And here I see this, we're in this boat and we're moving on. We're not stuck anymore. We're back in the open water. So kind of like, it's funny because in the canoe, it's like if you're going along in the canoe and all of a sudden you hit like a little bit of ground and you get a little bit stuck, and you put a little work in, you feeling like you're not going to get out, and all of a sudden you just break free, and then it's just smooth sailing again. I see a lot of big changes coming for you. You're not stuck anymore. Sometimes when we're with someone and we really care about that person, one of the hardest things sometimes to do is walk away, even if we know that's the best thing we could do, or even if we know that's the only thing we can do. Sometimes that decision is a hard one to make. But with this person, I feel like it just got too much. We had to walk away from it. We had to let it go. It was no longer doing us any good. It was no longer benefiting us in any way, shape, or form. And like I said, it almost felt like you were stuck. but we're not stuck anymore. And what I see coming towards you is someone I feel like you're familiar with, someone that's already in your life. You know, we have the Six of Cups. I feel like this is someone that you know. You know, this could be someone that you're friends with, you know, you work with, someone in your friend group. This is someone that knows you, because I feel like this person's kind of been obsessing about you a little bit. You know, I feel like they're all about you, thinking about you and only you, fantasizing about a future with you. This person has been waiting for their shot. And now they see the opportunity present itself in front of them. You know, that ship that they've been waiting for, or your canoe. You know, they see you free sailing in that canoe. You're not stuck anymore. They see the opportunity they've been waiting for. And I feel like this person is going to open up communication. They're going to tell you how they've been feeling. And don't be surprised when it's very direct. You know, this person isn't going to want any misunderstandings. They don't want you to misunderstand what they're saying. They don't want you to taking this lightly. This is something they planned out. This is something that they've been waiting to follow through with for a while. You know, there's so much that they like about you. Like I said, it's almost obsessive, because I mean, I feel like this person has been really into you, and they just kind of been putting in a lot of effort to keep those feelings at bay, because I feel like they didn't want to get involved, and they didn't want to end anything. They didn't want to complicate your life anymore. But now that they see an opening, they're going to take it, because I feel like they don't want to have any regrets with that Five of Swords. They don't want to regret missing out again. So I see this person finally stepping up. And like I said, when they come to you with that communication, it's going to be very direct, that open communication. You know, it's a very fearless energy. Like they're not holding back here. You know, with the Nine of Swords in reverse, they're not holding back. I feel like they've been quiet way too long. And now that they have the opportunity, they're going to seize the day. I mean, this person doesn't just want you. It's not just physical. I feel like the crush, they had a little crush on you, that started with a physical. But then they really got to know you, and I feel like they just like the way, they like the cut of your jib. My little boat reference there. And they want to make a serious offer. They're making a serious play for your heart. You know, they see the potential here with that Page of Wands. They see you as a person that they would want beside them. You know, and all they need is a chance. But like I said, they've been putting a lot of work to keep those feelings, you know, it's a lot of work keeping themselves in that self-imposed prison. But this is more of them keeping their heart in that self-imposed prison, because they wanted to tell you. They wanted to tell you. But like I said, I feel like that they didn't want to come in between. And like I said, I feel like there was a past person in your life. So it's almost like this person didn't want to interfere with that. They trusted their intuition. They felt like there was an opportunity coming. And they trusted it. And they waited patiently for it. And now that it's here, again, seizing the moment, that quick moving energy with that Knight of Swords. You know, this person, I mean, they're going after what they want. You know, they wanted you. And like I said, it's almost like they've been waiting for that moment. You know, that window to open up. It kind of reminds me of, I think it was How I Met Your Mother, that show, where that one girl, like that Ted guy was always trying to get with that one girl, but every time she became single, he'd go to ask her out and find out that she met someone else. So he had to like every time, like it was almost like as soon as she broke up with someone, he had to get in there as quick as possible. But every time there was always someone that met her just before he did. But he waited. And that's what I feel like this person. I feel like they've been waiting to say this to you. They've been holding it back for a very long time. So, like I said, with that King of Wands, that Queen of Wands energy, it's very, um, seizing the moment, uh, just putting it all out there, taking their best shot, putting their best foot forward, laying it all on the line, risking it all. And I mean, I feel like with this person, this is someone that can really make you happy. I feel like this is someone that can fill up your cups. And on top of that, I mean, I feel like this is someone that not only do you have a great physical relationship with, but someone that I feel like you're going to have a great cerebral connection, mental connection with. Someone that, just thinks a little bit different, thinks a little bit outside the box, but I feel like it's right up your alley. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you already thought about this person, because I do feel like there is some chemistry going on there. But, being with someone else, I feel like it never really got any further than just thinking about it. But now we have time to really dwell on it and really get involved and see where this is going. Because like I said, this person isn't going to step back and miss an opportunity again. They see the true potential in this connection. They see the true potential in you. You impress this person at every turn. It started off in a physical crush. They thought you were something else, but the more they got to know you, they realized that you were something else, and they knew exactly what they wanted from you. And that agenda has not changed. Now, like I said, we're finally free of something that was holding us back, and free to move forward. And this is someone I feel like you're going to have a strong bond with. Someone that you really can connect with on a deep level. Sometimes I feel like we get to a place where we're ready for love. And sometimes the person that we're with at that time, we want them to be that person, but sometimes it exposes themselves as not that person. But I feel like the time is still right. It's just not who you think is going to be right with. The bigger picture starts to become exposed when we really know what we want and what we don't want. Like I said, with that past person, I feel like I just get this jealous energy. And I feel like you kind of stuck it out because you cared about this person, but I feel like they came to a point where it was just overwhelming. You just felt stuck. And this is the beginning of a new journey, a new adventure in life. And that adventure is what I see with this person. Now with this person, we have Aries, we have Leo, we have some Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And feeling we have some Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Like I said in the beginning, sometimes we're with someone and we care about them and we want it to work, but sometimes it wasn't meant to work. It was a karmic relationship. And I feel like that's what this past person was for you. I feel like it ran its course. And sometimes it's hard to walk away from, especially when you have deep feelings for the person, but just know that any situation you're in that's not right, it has an expiry date. Every time we're in a relationship, when we're with someone, and it's just something not off about it. In the whole nutshell of it, sometimes we're just with the wrong person. We know what we want. We know what we expect. We know our value. And knowing our value is one of the biggest things in getting the right person. You know, if you're putting in more work keeping a relationship together than the two of you together moving forward and excelling in life and, you know, putting the future, you know, up on priority, you know, we can get stuck in that. You know, and it's the way I look at life, and this is just my perspective, and it, you know, let me know in the comments how you feel about it. It's like a book. You know, life is like a book. And there's going to be some supporting characters that are going to come in, but they weren't meant to be in the whole book. They weren't meant to be a lead role. You know, we meet people and we date people, and you know, some people we like more than others, and some people we really like. But then it ends. And what that should be telling you on the grand scheme of things is that was just a minor role. You know, that person had a minor role in your book. You know, if we consider the book like a you know, like a biography or a documentary about your life. You know, that person played their role. They came in, they played the role, they gave you the lesson, you learned something, you moved on, and then you found your way to the person you were meant to be with. And that's just the way I look at things. Is like, and if you're not a book person, you're a movie person, same thing. You know, not all of us were meant to be lead characters in everybody else's story. We were meant to be a lead character in somebody's story, but not every story. We have a role to play in people's lives. We have many people that play roles in our life. It doesn't mean we keep them all around. It doesn't mean that they were meant to be in our life forever. But we all have reasons why we meet everybody. I got a little off relevant, but like I said, with this person coming in, I feel like this person's kind of been obsessed with you for a while, and obsessed in a healthy way. I don't want you to think they have posters of you all over the room and sneak pictures of you and burning candles to a wall of your pictures. If that's the case, maybe not a good idea. I don't like to use the word obsessed, but I feel like this is what the person, you know, there's a bit of obsession. You know, this person's been wanting you, dreaming about you, fantasizing about you, because they see the potential. They see something that other people obviously don't see. I feel like there's people in our life that we're going to meet that just see something in us that other people don't. And they're the people that are going to be important to us. That's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.